Hello everyone, here is Pwint Thit. So, if you are regularly listening to me, you will know that I don't do this kind of recording, not every day anymore. Yeah, that's kind of in the beginning, yes, I did it every day because I'm building the consistency, and it has been like 21 days, like more than 21 days actually, that I've been doing the public speaking, and also kind of reflection and sharing my insight and what I learned to you. And I also get the structure that how I want to share later. Like one thing I reflect is I'm just doing daily reflection. So I ask myself whether what this content will be somehow useful to you guys. There may be many types of people. I try to a little bit think of your side, who will listen to me. Maybe someone who personal development, that kind of things, or person who are really into the thing that I'm talking, grow myself, because this is a practice. This is an exercise of how to do it. Okay, because there are many things, many books, and you can listen to anyone. You can listen to Andy Huberman on Grow Myself. He he talk a lot. And he really discuss with the scientific research papers, and also applicable tools that you can thoroughly use into your life. So he's really fascinating person. So if you really want to go deep into Grow Myself, you can go to him. And also Carol Dark. I can pronounce her name maybe correctly, but Carol Dark. She wrote the book about the Grow Myself. I haven't read the book yet, but I'm planning to. And after I read it, I will share also. Okay. So I think people who are interested in personal development, and people who are interested in Grow Myself, and people who are also want to really practice English listening. Okay, English listening, and also maybe public speaking also. These are kind of when I think who are my audience, I think of that. And I'm doing in English. One is because I am practicing, and I'm practicing because I usually talk in Burmese. Okay, so English speaking is speaking is something I don't regularly do, I would say. Much of which I do mostly is listening and reading. I do most of it because they are passive skill, and kind of speaking and writing, it is so they are active skill. You have to do yourself, and you have to actively have to use your this brain and these hands to do so. So it is really effort involved, and sometimes you just it is just to listen a podcast, or listen to me rather than speak by yourself, something like that. So I'm the same too. I'm the same one. That's why I don't normally do speaking regularly, but now I do it. But then I think again I have the habit, I have the confidence for English speaking, And another thing I saw myself improve is my public speaking skill. Like in the past, I will forget what I'm gonna say. I will lose the topic. But right now, I have this habit of writing things down. Actually, like it is like I would say shared by Maui from Youth Center. Like she shared like don't think with your mind, don't think with your brain, just write it down. It is like more easy, and I just like at first like I listened to her, I'm a little bit like skeptic, will it really be? But then I try to do it myself, the habit of writing things down and doing it, and it is you know what, it's really being effective. Okay, so I have written like maybe this is the book I'm reading called Obstacle is the Way, written by Ryan Holiday. He's like really into stoicism, and at first he's like marketer, and then he got really into literature and being like entrepreneur and also like podcaster. And recently I am learning like what is stoicism more, because if you like really know stoicism, it is just it's really amazing. And I'm gonna read some of it, some of the quote. Like the book title itself is like obstacle is the way. Like when we think of like obstacle, we think of like heavy load in front of us, and it will be really like difficult to move ahead, something of that kind of way. But obstacle is not that. Like obstacle is not that according to him. Okay. Because like I will read some of his. Okay. From his book, he quote one person, that is Benjamin Franklin. If you want to know who is Benjamin Franklin, you can search him later. Okay, Benjamin Franklin said like things which heart instruct. Okay. Like there will be many things in this war that will definitely hurt us. Yeah, it's hard to swallow, right? It's hard to swallow when you just realize, yeah, there are many things that hurt me. That Bert, Franklin said like, they will instruct you. Okay, so according to Wendy Suzuki, she's like New York professor who's studying like memory and physical movement. She's a neuroscientist. Like she lost, from her story, I'm kind of like quoting from her. From her story, she lost her father. I don't know the exact disease. I don't quite remember, but she lost her father. I think it's Alzheimer, dementia, or something like that, brain-related disease. And then at the same year, she also lost her brother. Like, then she really like can move on. Like, I actually like quite understand her perspective. When she lost her father, she was prepared. She expected that he is going to die, so she can accept it. But in her family, like there's only two siblings, she and her brother. So her brother mean like her younger brother. Yeah. And she always think like he will live longer than her. So when she lost him, she just, everything is lost. Yeah. And with that, like, she was really down, and one of her mentor, she told her like, with great pain like come with like great wisdom. Yeah. What's happening here, so like everything seems difficult, but let's think of this way. What if we overcome this? What if we overcome this situation? What if we stand our ground in this period? We are not down. We are not going to give up. Okay? I want to say like we are not going to give up in this period. And we're going to be resilient. We're really going to be. If you are listening to me, then you're being resilient too, because even at this time you are willing to listen to over a 10-minute video. When I first doing this public speaking video, my mom, she suggests, she mean in a good way, she mean in a good way, like people don't watch long video. People prefer short video, reels. She said that. Actually, like I understand like the point she's making, because I have been like content creator for a very long time, so I know the flow, like how it's going. Like people, they rather like listen to short form rather than long form. I really understand what she is saying, but what I really valued is this kind of long form. And I once told her that I'm not going to speak for those who going to like only listen the short form. I'm doing not for that reason. That's why, like, I would rather be really quality education rather than like making like more quantity. I mean, like right now my video is 30 minutes, so if I'm gonna make reels of 30 seconds, then it's like 26 short reels that I can create. So I don't need to give that kind of effort, this kind of effort. I don't need to talk very long. Okay, I can just create and just another one, because it is really easy for me. Really easy. Like I can just like edit some video and just do it, but I won't do it. I will do it because my goal of like doing this public speaking, it is really like for those who really want to learn. I don't want to add your dopamine editing action of like shorting reels. Of course I did it myself, but when I did it, I only like choose the people I want to listen. Like maybe Andrew Huberman, he's a neuroscientist. Dr. Rush Hanson, he got like PhD in neuroscience and psychologist. He is a psychologist, and he combined like Buddhism with it, so I will listen to him. And there are some other entrepreneur, or maybe like Ryan Holiday or Mel Robbins, she's a coach. So I mean, like there are many others. So I will listen to their short, their reels. or maybe like some art drawing because I'm really into art, and some, writing or kind of calligraphy thing. So I really choose that. I don't just let any, I don't want to say the word, but really I'm gonna say low quality content into my mind, because I can't let my brain information overload. I would select what's going to like enter me. Like whatever today they say like algorithm derive your preference, but I'm gonna say like algorithm work because you give your information. If you are selected of your information, they're gonna like give you what you valued. Okay, they work according to your, like they learn your behavior, your user behavior, and they kind of like give you the video that you will watch, like you will engage on the platform longer. So if you just choose when you want to see, okay, then what's the problem? For me, like when I watch the Facebook, I'm like I only like choose maybe like 15 minutes, and during the 15 minutes what I do is I will listen to some maybe like 5-minute video, this kind of thing, or like read some posts from my friend, and I really like engage with them. I mean engagement, like I see the post and I read them and I'm like, okay, this is really interesting, I want to like talk about this topic. Then I leave comments. Like I don't just mind the scrolling. That's not my thing. I don't do it. I use the Facebook as a way to connect with other people. And if I use Facebook, like I'm really like myself. I mean, I don't just one type of personality persona on social media and another type of personality myself. I don't do it. That's not my thing. Okay, so that's one habit that I share today. I'm not gonna talk about the grow myself. I actually like I have already write down, but I'm not gonna talk about it today. I'm gonna talk about, I have already talked about the stories and the using the social media, because I think it is quite alarming if you have the habit of mindless scrolling. It will not do you any good. And also like I have also described why I like make this long video content. That is because if some of you are into reels, like of course, I mean like if that is like educational, like for information purpose, you can use it, but you really need to ask you, am I mindlessly doing it, or I'm strategically watching them? That's what I really want to like talk to you. Like if I'm gonna make reels, I'm gonna like make really just one idea, one shot, and it will really be like helpful. But right now what I'm doing is long form, because you need to really understand the context. That's the context I'm talking. Today the thing will be like, I really want you to like open your mind, and like yeah, things happen around and social media tells like news and bad news, even distracted you sometimes. Distracted, I mean like to your attention, to your mindset, and like make you like lost hope every day. Of course, like you need information, but I really want you to like ask yourself, am I watching these because I'm scared of what's going to happen, or I'm watching this because I need the information? Like I really want you to ask the question like, am I watching, am I reading because I'm lacking information? If so, yes, go ahead. But if you are like anxious and really worried, then don't. I mean, really don't. This will take you down if you do so. Okay? So if you remember what Benjamin Franklin said, the things which heart instruct. Okay? The information coming into our mind, they will help you, and many other things too. They will hurt you, definitely. But let them instruct you. Let them. Okay? So that's all for today. And I really applaud you. It has been 20 minutes. Okay. If you are listening, that just proves your attention span is really really good. You can focus for a long time. Okay. So that's all for today. And see you next time.